When I was 15, my dad implemented the 2-hour rule. After catching me gaming until 3:00 a.m., he set a hard limit, 120 minutes of video games per day. No exceptions, no rollover minutes. I tried to argue that it was social and taught me problem-solving skills, but he wouldn't budge. So I decided if I only got 120 minutes, I was going to make every single second count, and I was going to make sure everyone knew it. I started with a timer, a loud ticking kitchen timer set for exactly 120 minutes. I'd place it right outside my parents' bedroom door so the entire house had to hear the countdown, but that was just the beginning. Before I even turned on the console, I performed an elaborate preparation ritual. I'd lay out water bottles, snacks, and even an empty Gatorade bottle with a label just to prove I wouldn't waste a single second on biological necessities. I started treating my gaming like a legal contract. I put a do not disturb sign on my door with actual legal jargon. If my dad asked me to take out the trash at 5:42 p.m., I'd whip out a notebook and log it. Interruption, 3 minutes and 27 seconds. Time debt to be added to tomorrow's session. I even switched to a liquid diet during gaming weeks, protein shakes and smoothies with extra long straws so I never had to look away from the screen. The breaking point came during a family dinner with relatives. My uncle asked what I'd been up to, and I pulled out a printed pie chart. I gave a full 10-minute presentation showing how I'd optimized my effective gameplay to 94.3% efficiency, with quarterly projections on how I'd reach 97% by the end of the month. My dad finally cracked. "Enough with the 2-hour rule," he shouted. He told me I could play my games as long as I used common sense and got my homework done. I nodded solemnly and said, "I accept these terms, but I'd like the new agreement in writing with clearly defined parameters." My dad just put his head in his hands while my mom tried not to laugh. Now, whenever he tries to implement a new house rule, my mom just looks at him and says, "Remember the spreadsheets?" And he immediately reconsiders.